What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. And it is Tower Defense Tuesday, y'all. Now, this week we are taking a look at a game that we have looked at before on TDT. However, Colony Siege from Finifugal Games has left early access just yesterday, September 7th, with a nice big update. The game is in its launched version now and full of awesomeness. Now, Colony Siege is a tower defense game, there's no doubt about it. However, it does offer base building elements, RTS elements. As far as the tower defense itself goes, there's mazing, there's physics, there's a nice selection of towers, there's airstrikes, and of course there is your commander. So there is action involved as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in and take a look at the launched version of Colony Siege here on Steam. And hopping right into the game. Of course, you know I always like to look through the settings. Before we get into all that though, let's check out that intro cinematic.
The early 22nd century was full of promise. The AI revolution, nanite technology, unlimited energy, FTL drive and more ushered in an unprecedented era of peace and prosperity. Then the Xenos came. Almost overnight, strange structures started appearing all over the Earth, each near a power generator. Then Xenos emerged and started attacking the power generators. At first, there were only a few, and those were easily defeated. But they kept coming, and the hastily assembled defenses were quickly overrun. Then the unthinkable happened. The Xenos disabled the safety systems of Earth's power generators, which were being powered by miniature black holes. These black holes, drawn to each other like magnets, sped to the center of the planet and exploded. The Earth was completely destroyed. Within days, similar events occurred on Mars, the Jupiter colonies, and elsewhere throughout the solar system. 2 weeks later, nearly all life in the solar system was dust and memories. Mankind was reduced to a handful of colonies scattered around the galaxy.
Alright, now let's take a peek at those settings. Under video settings, of course, we have borderless windowed, full screen, and windowed, VSync, and then there is some graphics settings. There's some presets, or you could customize it and go through it. Now, there is options, so depending on the quality of your PC, you would be able to tweak this to make sure it runs decently. The game runs at a ridiculous frame rate. I've had nothing but fantastic luck with it so far, running over 144 frames per second the entire time. Now, taking a look at the sound. As you all know, as a content creator, I'm always real picky about the sound. Now, looking through the general settings, there's one thing that jumps out at me. You know, call me old-fashioned, whatever. I can't stand camera shake, so every game that has camera shake, one of the first things I look at is, can you turn it off? And there is a setting to turn camera shake off, which that alone is just a win for me. Now, a few other just random general settings, and then, of course, customizable keybinds, so you can change the controls to anything that you want. Now, there is tons of different weapons, buildings, upgrades for your commander, vehicles. You can get various vehicles to unlock. Your airstrikes itself, there's lots of stuff to unlock. You buy all these with credits through the store, which are earnable in-game. Now, it doesn't show me the full array of stuff, as I haven't gone through and unlocked everything yet. However, as you complete a map and unlock a new item in the store, as you see here, like this Rising Star Colony mission, it's going to unlock enhanced pulse cannons, layered composite armor, pulse towers, missile factories, mine clusters, fighter sorties, rubble makers. The list goes on and on and on. There's just tons of towers, tons of things to unlock. Now, One of the first things a lot of folks ask in a game like this is, can you go back and earn the money? Absolutely. You can go back, you can repeat missions and grind them out and earn the payment and the bonus from that particular mission over and over and over again. So this allows you to earn the credits really quick and unlock all of the various defenses. Now, when you look at the missions themselves, there are 3 game types. So we've got the normal game mode. We've got endless mode. Everybody loves some endless mode. If you're a fan of tower defense, there's a good chance you like endless mode. But then we've also got survival, which is a really, really unique twist. In survival, you build up the entire map. You build all your defenses, and then you have one big, massive attack that you have to survive. That is just really cool, and I am definitely looking forward to checking that out as well. Now, you all came here to see the gameplay, not to hear me rant and rave. So let's head on over to the New Dublin colony. New Dublin is under attack. Beer prices skyrocket everywhere. Well, let's go to New Dublin and save the beer. Let's hop on in. All right, and here we go in the New Dublin colony. We're taking a look at the map. We've got we've got a spawner over here. We've also got an enemy spawner here, and we've basically got a wide open map with kind of a blank slate. Now, as you see, this is the edge of the map here, and then this is the furthest down. So no enemies are going to come from that way, but we have a ground path here, a ground path here, and then the starting wave is going to be right here. Now, as you see, we've got 11 total waves to complete. Some of the bonuses you have to unlock the items. So build 6 missile towers. I don't have the missile towers unlocked yet, so I can't earn the bonus on this map. But once I do get the missile towers unlocked, I'll be able to come back and earn that bonus money. Now, what do we want to do? Well, we know there's going to be enemies coming from here. I'm assuming they're just going to zerg straight on through. So I'm thinking if I block this path, and I block this path, and then I create a nice little maze up in here somewhere, that is going to be the way to go. Now, that's also kind of the freedom you have with Colony Siege, is you can really build it wherever you want. You can create your maze. You're not set to specific tiles. You can build it down here. You can build it up here. You can build it over here. Build it wherever the heck you want to build it. Now, for Wave 1, it looks like they're just coming straight this way, so we're just going to start off right here. Now, we're going to be starting off with our commander. Our commander is going to have the laser fire. He's also going to be able to repair. And in addition to that, I have 2 abilities unlocked. The energy shield and the power surge. The power surge is very helpful. Strips enemy of shields. Good stuff. But it is also a stun. Now, looking at the base building elements here, this particular map, we're going to have a vehicle factory. We'll have to make a vehicle factory to be able to make any of those vehicles. We've got housing, which housing is kind of our defense units limit. It sets the unit capacity. If you run out of units, you can't build any more towers, so you will have to build up some housing. We've got multiple housing projects going here. We've got a power generator. You have to build a power generator to be able to upgrade any of your defenses. And then we've got the aircraft factory. The aircraft factory must be built to be able to get any of those missile strikes and awesomeness in. Now let's see, where do we want to do it? I think this is actually, like right here, is a nice wide open area. I think I can do some nice mazing back and forth. If we start off with, yeah, I think right here is a good choke. Let's start off like that. As you see, when you build a new tower, it's going to automatically connect. So the game encourages mazing, which that alone is just absolutely awesome. I love it. And then let's switch over and do, say, our shotgun tower right at the edge of that as well. We're going to be able to put one more in here. And basically, I'm going to maze the enemies back and forth. Now, I am going to have to make sure I have enough to be able to block these paths, as that is going to be a thing. There is flyers as well, so even though I block this path, enemies will fly directly over those walls, and they'll go and attack those walls even. However, you can easily identify this all on the minimap, so keep an eye on your minimap. Your resource that you're going to use to build all of your defenses is metal. So we're down to 100 metal now, not a whole lot more we can do. Let's go ahead and start the first wave. Now, as you see here, we do have various speeds. So, as with any good tower defense game, normal speed, fast speed, or faster speed. So, good stuff right there. Let's go ahead and just position our commander over here and let him wreck it. I think I'm probably going to have to chase a few enemies down since this is the first one. Now you see we got some shielded enemies coming in. Let's go ahead and pop that power surge or remove those shields. And as you see, we have got baddies back here already. So let's come down. Let's bring our commander back down to clear up what's at the end here. Now there's going to be a lot of this on this first wave, I think, because we just have to build the map out. So let's go ahead and kill off all of these bads here. And, you know, we'll get through it. It's wave 1, y'all. You know, you got to earn that resource before you can go ahead and build it all out. Let's go ahead and repair up our citadel. Now, the AI of the commander is extremely smart. If you're in an area and there's something to attack, the commander is going to automatically switch to an attack, so you're not having to click constantly all over the screen. In addition to that, if you're somewhere where something needs to be repaired, the commander is going to automatically repair. So good stuff there. Okay, here it goes. Now it's opening up. You see I've got 744 metal. We're going to have to block this stuff off. And then we're going to need barriers right here as well. I want to stretch these as far as I can, just to be able to kind of maximize. There we go. So we've got those areas blocked off. We're going to wait for our commander to go build them all up. You do have lots of time in between waves. However, there is a build timer. So you're going to want to be conscious of that for sure. And I think we might have enough left over to get one more little bit of goodness down here. I want to make sure I leave room for some ground traps as well. Now the wave has started. We can continue to build during the start of the combat wave. So I'm going to go ahead and get this tower in place. And we see the baddies coming. We're starting right off again with the little shieldies. So I'm going to want to go ahead and pop my power surge on these guys. Am I ready for it yet? Let's come up a little closer here. Let's get up to, say... let's go up to, say, like here. You know what? I want to get the best possible coverage. It looks like the shieldies actually are all burned already. But you see my commander is taking shots into the pack as well. Let's go ahead and just pop a little stun right there. We see quite a few bads have made it past. Let's go down and clean these guys up as well. Now I am going to get that the vehicle factory going as quick as possible, as I'm going to need to really defend this area here. Now, our Citadel is quite tanky, so it can take some shots. Nothing to worry about if one or two baddies does sneak through. You're going to be able to recover from it. Just get them killed off and then get your Citadel repaired up. Our walls are taking a little damage, but you also see they're attacking as well. Now, your standard wall here, the barrier, does have an anti-air unit. So any of the air enemies that come and fly by, it will take some shots at them. It's not extremely powerful. There's no doubt there. We've got one bad sneaking through, but these walls are in desperate need of repair, so we're going to let our commander get some repairs in. And then we'll come over and clean up this last baddie as soon as he gets that last wall squared away. Now let's start getting some of those lovely little ground traps in. It looks like I didn't need that additional tile after all. Guess we can put them like this. Or maybe I did need it. Let's see, what do we got left? We've got 334 left. Now what's it going to take to get our vehicle factory going? I'm also getting close on unit capacity. Now it's going to be 400 metal to get our first housing unit upgraded. I'm actually going to need the housing prior to the vehicle factory getting done anyway, because I'm going to need the extra units to man these vehicles. So, what do we want to do? I'm thinking we just go ahead and ready up and start this next wave. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the fast tier speed, and we'll see if we can't get through some of these early waves here. Only wave 3 of 11, so we do have a ways to go. I'm going to try to make sure to get any shields removed while I'm here. I kind of failed miserably on that last time, but we were still able to get the job done, so it's all good. This ground trap here, the Gatling gun trap, is beyond cool. Now I'm going to remove these shields, and then I'm going to get right back over. Shields are gone. But we got bads beating on our Citadel. Once again, they're just the larvae. They're the little guys. Let's get our commander down there to clean that up. They're not doing a ton of damage to the Citadel. It's more of that noisy kid out in the yard that's not causing a lot of damage, but is irritating. So let's go ahead and smack those down. It looks like that flyer is going to get handled by our walls. Even though they are just really, really low damage, it's basically free anti-air. So nothing wrong with that. Alright, now let's see. Let's go with this housing unit first. That's 400 metal. We do have 590 metal left. Now, do I want to go right into the vehicle factory? That seems a little aggressive, considering mobs are making it past here. So I think we are going to spread it out a little bit more. Let's see. We got shotguns there. Let's go one more shotgun. And let's start building out our little maze here. Let's go just like that. And then, what? After the shotgun, let's go a couple of lasers as well. And I think we're going to be able to get 2 of these down. So let's just make a nice little maze here to give these enemies some pathing, coming back and forth. Now, I am going to want to get these other things rolling. You see now I've got 20 total unit capacity. So that housing increased my unit capacity by 10. So good stuff there. Let's go ahead and make it fly. Let's bring our commander back into place in case we do need to pop any shields. And see what we can do here. Let's bring the commander in here just a little bit more. Anyway, these Gatling gun floor traps are super, super cool. I kind of never envisioned a Gatling gun floor trap, but it's really, really wrecks it. It just sprays straight up into the air. Just super, super cool stuff. And you see the little individual Gatling gun spinning. Just so dang awesome. Alright, here comes some shieldies. I'm going to wait for that next group of shieldies as it's in a big pack. We'll pop it now, get rid of that shield, and slow up that entire pack a little. Is this stuff going to survive through it? Okay, we got a lot of flying units come in. Let's go ahead and get our commander on that. We've got lots of enemies that made it past. We need to get down here and do a lot of cleanup work. I'm going to get rid of this mayfly first, I think. Oh man, we got tons of bads all up over the place here. How are things holding up? Things are holding up good, so we just need to get all of these baddies wrecked. Oh wow, there was more of them there. I don't want this housing unit to go down. So I'm going to make sure to clear it out first, and then we'll get to the Citadel here. Holy smokies, I just need to get this vehicle factory going and get us some tanks. Now, we are in a position where we can do that now. It's 400. Let's go ahead and do it and get some vehicles. Still lots and lots of mission left. Only wave 5. So still got a ways to go there. Let's go ahead and speed the timer up once again. And what do we got left? We got 347. It's 200 to build a carbine tank. Let's get our first tank out here, and I'm just going to park this tank right up here in front. You see its area of effect, so it does have a nice shooting range, and you of course can move that wherever you want, just like any other RTS game. We got more shieldies again. Let me get up in here. This is a large pack of shieldies, that way we can pop those shields off. Alright, shields are gone. Gonna have to wait for that to recharge, so we're gonna miss this shieldy, but he's by himself, so not a huge worry there. Get it? Oh yeah. Our shotguns, our lasers are all getting it. Good stuff. We got a couple more shieldies. We're ready for another shield removal, so we'll pop that as well. Get rid of the shield, and it looks like we're gonna muscle through. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but nothing is pushed past this wave, so that is good stuff. We are earning lots and lots of metal. Very, very nice. Now, good gosh, let's get these tanks kicking. Needs more tanks, please. Let's go ahead and get another one. Let's see, let's put this one... we'll put this one here. We'll put this one right here. I'll get this one over on this side, and we'll spread these guys out a little bit. Oops. I accidentally double-clicked and snagged them all, so let me put them back in position here. We'll bring that one all the way down. That's looking good. We got 400 metal left. I think that calls for, what, some more Gatling guns, right? When in doubt, add more Gatling guns. Is that not the story of Tower Defense life? That is for sure. So Wave 6 incoming. Here we go. Now we've got a little protection in the back, so we don't have to be as urgent rushing over. I am going to want more of these carbine tanks, though. They are super duper helpful. See, a pounder trap fires rounds of high explosive at nearby enemy units. Now that's going to block the path, isn't it? Or no? It looks like that is a, what, it's a trap that's going to come up out of the ground, maybe? The enemies are still going through it, so no problem there. And 134 left. Let's just go ahead and get our next wave started and see what we can do. This is wave 7 of 11 now, so we're getting there. Let me go ahead and position the commander over here for a little bit better shield removal here. I'll wait until there's a 3-pack. We'll get those guys. The pounder almost feels like it should be a tower. Oh, wow. We're going to have to put the chase in here. Just go ahead and remove his shield. We've got one more here. That one's going to get wrecked. And we've got an extreme threat detected, which means it's a boss-type mob. We're going to be on the lookout for that. You see it on the mini-map. It's the red dot with the exclamation point. I'm going to go ahead and start getting some damage in on that guy. So we've got a Scourge, a Xeno combat unit. Slow-moving, but massive weapons and armor. Let's go ahead and pop our shield, which will help us out a little bit against this. And see if we can't just get a little bit of upfront damage on it. Now, if your commander does die, it will respawn. It's not game over. But, of course, you know, nobody wants to die. He's actually going to die if I'm not careful, so let's just go ahead and bring him back out a little bit. Man, he's doing a number on my towers. Oh, that was rough. So rough. Now, luckily we got him down, but good lord, look at the devastation. We need 400 metal to be able to construct our power generator. We can't upgrade without it, so let's go ahead and ready up and get through wave number 8. And, oop, I accidentally paused it. Let's not hit pause, and let's hit start instead. There we go. However, another important feature. It's got pause, y'all. If you need to get up and get a drink or answer the phone, pause it. It's all good. Oh, man, that was some serious pain. These guys are cooking. They came right down here, and I do have it at double speed, but wow. Those guys just came down, barreling. Let's get back up into our kill box with our commander here. And pop a stun right on that big old pack there. Now, as you see on the mini-map, we've got action on our walls. We're actually about to lose a wall, so I better get over there and give an assist. Very nice. Let's get some repairs going. How are we holding up? We are pushing through, but we've got lots of carbine tanks down here. Let's go work on the Weaver, as I think the Weaver will be able to do the most damage. He's hitting for 100 a pop. So yeah, the Weaver is quite the powerhouse for sure. 800 metal now. The next phase of mazing is about to get here. I do want to leave room. Oop, not enough housing. I've got 600 left, but I kind of want to upgrade. Let's get our power generator upgraded. And, you know, although I can start the wave by upgrading my power generator right now, some of that time is going to be going in between waves. Now, I'm going to go ahead and fire it up just for challenging sake. And we still got it squared away with no problem. Now let's go ahead and bring the commander back up into the kill box here. Oh, we got mad shieldies going now. Let's get rid of that front pack of shields anyway. Oh, wow. We got a zoomer here. The Mayfly coming in. Actually, it looks like they're getting handled pretty easily. Now, what do we have going here? Let's get some of these flyers. Oh, there is a lot of flyers here. Holy crapola. Look at that. Let's get these flyers all burned out. Man, they don't like that power generator. How we doing? Let's get full repairs here. We're on wave 9. Just about there. And we've got our power generator now. Now, what does that do for us? Let's take a look at this, say, this Gatling gun trap right in the front. We see we can upgrade it, which doubles the damage per second output and gives it a double armor value. Wow. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how these tier 2 towers work out for us. Get our commander up in the position. I'm going to get him right at the front of the kill box here. Oh yeah, these shotgun towers are getting it now. Pop a little stun here and get rid of that shield. It looks like somebody has made it through, but he's getting handled. So I'm not going to worry about that one. There is more and more flyers coming over the wall here. Let's go give a quick assist over here. That way these walls just don't get beat down. As soon as this guy gets zapped, actually it looks like the walls handled it. It's not too bad. Okay, so we're good up in base. Let's bring the commander back up into the kill box. Oh wow, there's actually a bunch of flyers chasing me down here. Holy smokes. Let's dish out a little bit of paint on these guys. Now remember, I didn't want to pop it, but I do have that shield, so that is always quite helpful. But I was hoping to save my ability, as they do share a cooldown. So if you pop one, you can't pop the other. And we've got 700 left. I think the thing to do is to go ahead and let's maze it out just a little bit further. Now let's go with some laser towers now. We'll go 1, 2. Oh. They're blocked off here on the side. Weird. I guess I could go... I'm going to have to cover that area. Oh, we can do that with a regular wall, though. We can just do that, and then that will allow me to get another laser tower right at the end. Now, we've used up all of our metal. This is wave 11, so let's do it, y'all. We're getting it. Let's get the commander up in here in case we get a large group of shieldies. That the commander does dish out the pain, so if you have the commander in a position where he's dealing or able to take lots of shots, he's going to put out some nice damage. There's a shieldy. Let's go ahead and remove that. Man, just mowing them down. These little Gatling guns are so cool. That is the most wonderful thing ever. There's just no doubt. Alright, we got extreme threat detected, which means we've got a boss coming. And here he is right here. Do I want to go ahead and put some damage on him? I've got nothing at the back side, so let's do it. Let's get some damage in on this boss. I'm going to pop my shield here, that way I can get a few shots in. He's getting tore up. Those Gatlins. Oh man, those Gatlins are just getting him. And there we go. Boss down. We've saved the beer, y'all. The new Dublin colony is safe. So that is a look at Colony Siege from Finifugal Games. As I mentioned, it is no longer in early access. This is now a launched product. So the links are down in the description below. make sure you head on over and check you out some Colony Siege. Thanks again, y'all. I will see ya next time around.